Here's the engine wash cart for the Phenom series of aircraft. Currently we have the setup for the 100 and soon to be a 300 series aircraft. The engine wash cart is pretty universal. It can be used on any turbine engine, but some of the additional items that optionally can be included with the cart are particular to the Phenom series. But the actual cart can be used on any turbine engine. It's a mobile cart, one-man operation. It has an 11-gallon air source on the back, which can deplete the fluid canisters twice before it has to be refilled. The system includes everything you see here. For the 100 series, it also includes the N1 fan wedges, and it will include the accessory gearbox plug if desired. The system has two removable fluid canisters. They both have quick release connections on it. They're also of different size so that you can't mix up which one goes to the air side and which one goes to the fluid side of the canister. The jugs are easily removable, can be filled off-site, then brought to the aircraft to be used. Brass fittings are used throughout to minimize the corrosion, with the exception of a few of the fluid fittings, only because the larger size for the higher flow is only available in CAD-plated or zinc-plated steel. The 11-gallon air source is easily removable. It has a standard shop fitting on it, so if you wish not to use the 11-gallon air source, you can just plug it into shop air and use it. Or if you'd like to remove the air tank for home filling, all you have to do is disconnect its air hose and then lift it off its hooks, and you can take the source home to be filled. It's also easy to put back on. Just sets on its two hooks, and then you plug back its air source and it's ready to go. The injection hose is a 50-foot PVC hose. It's used PVC instead of rubber because it should not absorb the solution and contaminate further washes down the road. All the valves are Teflon-lined ball valves, also brass. The injection hose is an 18-inch plastic injection hose. It can be replaced if it's somehow damaged. It also prevents damage to the engine's titanium fan and stator blades. The cart is very easy to be used. All the valves are pointed away from the center of the panel when they're in the off position. They'll also be marked. We have the air source valve. This turns on the air from the tank to the regulator and pressurizes the solution. And then there's a valve for the solution and for the water to inject in the engine. To use the use of the engine wash cart is pretty easy. Make sure, one, the air source is connected and is filled. Once the air source is connected, make sure both your jugs of fluid, be it water or engine wash solution, are connected. Turn the air on. You hear a draining of the air tank as the cylinders are pressurized. And then set your air pressure. For the Phenom 100 series, 20 psi tends to work very well. Gives you the flow rate of 1.6 gallons per minute. Second part of the task, other than setting up the cart, is setting up the engine itself. The water injection hose is flexible and it's inserted beyond the N1 fan and into the stator blades beyond that. 5 wedges are supplied and are put under the N1 fan